Tap, tap, tap. All done? Convert miles into something else. Remember that 2.54 inches or 2.54 centimeters equals 1 inch is key, right? That's going to get you from inches to centimeters, US units to metric. So you got to get from miles to inches, don't you? Look in your book, see if you can find a conversion.
Can't go to feet first.
Yeah, you can go to feet first. Because if you go to feet, 5,280 feet equals 1 mile. Then see what you can do. That's in your book, right? That's conversion in your book. If you have the new book, it's on page 38. Page 38. Table 2.7. Where is it? Right here. We're going to turn feet into. Okay. Now you have inches. Can you get a metric system from inches? What do we just have on the board saying? 1 inch. Yep. Now you're almost there because you want me. Oh boy.
Oh,
Do what? Right there. I'm sorry. Yes, ma'am. There's about 39.4 inches in a mile. All right, look, no, look right here, look. Look. All right, these are all good up to this point. Now, can you go from inches to inches to metric system? Remember what we just said? Right. I can assume you that the question's asked for. The question asks for meters, not centimeters.
oh, my mistake.
You're almost done, just one more conversion.
Okay, I'm making one more conversion.
It's not exact. You can do it that way, but it's not exact. You come out slightly off, slightly different. That's why I said there's more than one way to do it.
Okay.
I was wondering, because everything was justified in one term.
That's just because we've been forcing. Okay, let's take a look at it, because then we're going to do another one. So we're going to start. 2.3 miles. And we want to wind up in meters. Now, if you look in the book, there is a conversion to go from miles to kilometers, right? But I said that's not exact. The 2.54 centimeters equals 1 inch is exact, so that's the one I'm going to use. Because then I don't have to worry about sig figs. This is going to tell me how many sig figs to use. So what? 1 mile, 5,280 feet. Now what? If I keep that in my head that 1 inch equals 2.54 centimeters, well, I need to get to inches, don't I? So what? 1 foot, 12 inches. Feet canceled. 1 inch, 2.54 centimeters. Inches are gone. Now what? 100 centimeters is 1 meter. How many meters do I have? 3,701. Round it off to 2 sig figs. 3,700. Every one of these conversions is exact, so they don't count towards sig figs. This would be what determines how many sig figs I have. Only 2. Okay?
The way I did it still would work, I just have to round under the same place.
Do it.
It still would have been the same with
Even if you round it, when you round.
if I did with the same things.
Yes. There are times where it won't come out exactly the same.
Will this be like a question on the quiz?
Perhaps.
Oh.
If you can do this, you can do all of them. And you can do when we start going to grams and moles and all that. Listen, all it's going to change is instead of feet and inches, we're going to have grams and moles and stuff like that. It's going to be the same technique, okay? It's easy now because everybody knows that there's 12 inches in a foot. We're going to give you a whole bunch of new conversions later on that you kind of got to keep up with, okay? You want one that's a medical related one? We'll do a dosage calculation. Who thinks they might ever have to do a dosage calculation in your life? Not always.
Most of the time.
If you work in a private doctor's office, or if a lot of people here want to be vet techs or something, they will do them themselves. Absolutely. And if you want to get your ADN here, you got to be able to do dosage calculations or you can't pass. Right? All right. So I did one in the last class because everybody in there is vet tech. So we'll do one like that here too. Let's see. Let's suppose you have a dog. And he weighs 75 pounds. And I got to think because it's, you got to get the right numbers up here. And the vet orders 10 micrograms per kilogram of medicine that is in a vial The vet orders you to give 10 micrograms of medicine per kilogram of dog. And the medicine's in a vial that's labeled 100 micrograms per 1 milliliter. How many milliliters of this medication do you administer to this animal? Sounds kind of important, huh?
Yeah.
Don't want to kill them, but you want to make sure you give them enough to where it does what it's supposed to do, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's kind of important. This young lady over here is drawing out Novocaine dosages for me from when I go to get my teeth done. But I have the right amount, right?